Alright, so here today, I really kind of wanted to make this video for two reasons. One reason being I've been begged to make this video because, yes, the collab is currently going on, and that's the main focus I think you really should have. Because remember, please, I get it, you hate the collaboration, whatever. And if you want to skip it, it's all up to you. Just remember, don't go into the 1% banner, summoning on a 1%. I would still say getting these two characters for collection is better, but again, I'm just a guy behind a mic. I can't tell you anything. So, do what you want, but I would say try to pull, get pity Pilgrim. Best opinion, best idea, best thing to do. You do you. Like and subscribe, helps out a ton. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of players are more focused on the Pilgrim and they want to know what can cook up here, what's the possible options, what are we getting. Then I want to go through the options, see what it is, talk about it. Again, I would still say focus on the collab, but because there's an insane amount of people that don't care for the collab anymore, they told me, hey, please just let us know what you think the Pilgrim will turn out to be. So today, that's the point of the video. Hopefully, I explained myself properly before you get mad at me. Let's hop into it. Let's have fun. So first things first, we're gonna work our way through these 6 tabs. That means we have 6 potential candidates here. There are more, but I don't think the other ones count as candidates, in my opinion, given they aren't even shown through story yet. Some of them are like leaked Pilgrims, but anything is possible any given day. So just realize that now. Anything is truly possible when it comes to this Pilgrim release. All right, first things first, Chime is a character, Chime is a Pilgrim, but is Chime half anniversary material? The answer is yes, she is. Though you disagree, I truly think that she is. And why do I think that? She, in my opinion, is Snow White 2.0. Yes, she is young Snow White, right? The other, yeah, what was her name? Small White. She is Small White, in my opinion. She should be the free character. That's what I think. Again, I don't know if players are going to really wail on this character. I put a poll up a while ago on stream, and I asked, would you pull for Chime if she's a Pilgrim? And I said she's pretty good. We got 60% no's. Even though she's pretty good, 60% of the players said no. So I find that hilarious. I wonder if she does release, I don't think most players will care for her. And especially right after a collaboration that had less assets, more players are going to be very mad if Cinderella or, let's say, Indivilia, or even the other one. What's her name? Crown. If those characters don't release, players are going to be furious. So I don't think that Chime is technically full-blown Pilgrim material, being like a full-blown banner, but I do think that like they could easily release Chime as the main unit, and then boom, free unit is, did I say Crown? Yeah, Crown is the paid unit, and then Chime is the free unit. I think that could definitely become a reality. To me, it makes a lot of sense, and if they ever do these characters and release them, they're definitely like anniversary material, because you're gonna give away a free Pilgrim while releasing the other one, and they definitely should be released at the same time, given the entire point of the story if you read it, right? So there is that. Next up, we do have this over here. Again, just keep in mind, the next panels will be spoilers, obviously, for the latest story. There are going to be characters you may not have encountered yet. So if you don't want that spoiler, get out of here, right? You've had plenty of time with this story, so I don't really consider this spoilers anymore, because even if you're far from it, you could at least read it online or check something about it, because if it does pop up as your Pilgrim, the game spoiled it for you. You know what I mean? Like Red Hood, right? You didn't know about Red Hood if you didn't make it to that part of the story, but the anniversary popped up, and it spoiled it for you anyways. So do what you will. If you want to click off now. That's your warning. But Cinderella, personally, in my opinion, Crown and Cinderella have like the highest likelihood of releasing. You do not understand. Like, if they care to listen to the player base, which who knows, a ReZero if that is the case, but if they care to listen to the player base, JP is every single day, every single week, every single month so far since the last Annie has been begging for Cinderella. Like, dude, there is a literal page saying how many days, or like how many days since Cinderella was revealed and we haven't gotten her. Like, they have a count and they keep posting a new picture of Cinderella each day. Like, dude, they've run out of official art, made fan art and everything. They're onto AI pictures now because it's been so many days and they're running low on art for Cinderella, and they're trying their best to keep that Twitter account alive. And dude, literally, she is like such a fan favorite for two reasons, right? You know, but, you know, who am I, right? So remember that is like the big kind of selling point for this character, being she's a very cool character, design-wise, everything, meta-wise and everything. We'll see how she turns out, but a lot of people have been begging for a defense Pilgrim, or like, you know what I'm trying to say here. So she could be a burst too. She could be that. She could actually defend her Pilgrim, right? Turn out to be something good here, so we'll see how that kind of turns out. But Cinderella, she's kind of high on the list. I think that it's between Crown and Cinderella, in my fullest opinion. It's one of those two. I would more so lean like Cinderella, but again, they're the type to make this character like the Annie full character, like the first Annie, second Annie, that type of thing, not the 0.5 Annie. So definitely Crown and Chime could be these characters for this Annie. Just again, my thought process. Next up, this over here. It's the same. It's the same image. Damn it. This over here. Grave. She was recently introduced to us. I don't really think that she can be Annie material, just because like I don't know, players didn't even give a damn about Grave. She was released or shown to us in the latest story, but like, dude, you know when I say there was like such a bad reception of a character? That's this character here. Like, players were more happy about Liverin than this character, literally. So, though I like her design a lot, I do know that a lot of players are very much on the fence about her. So I wonder if they would, again, they do kind of see the community feedback, and I hope they do, and choose to release the proper unit for Annie, because, like, you know, it makes sense, right? Red Hood, we all speculated it. Scarlet, we all knew it, kind of, partially. No, we didn't. But, you know, we'll see what happens here when it comes to Grave. I don't think that she's that popular, but there are players that love her to death, yeah? But again, being a content creator, I could see in my comment section, and I could see how many people kept saying mid, skip, easy skip, you, like, it was insane for this character, but, yeah, that's kind of the case. But Grave could pop up. She was recently introduced to us through a story event, and again, they did that similar thing with Red Hood, so she could be the character. We never know. Next up, some options that go into the more area of hell no. Can't be this, in my opinion, because again, we kind of have that idea as these are Liberation characters. Who cares about Liberation? They haven't even updated the damn mode in forever, so I don't even think Liberation is a thing. Again, you can say whatever about this game. They do great on many aspects. Content is not one of them, and maintaining old content is also not one of them. Interception, all these modes could have been updated, but Liberation, like, the whole point of the mode is to give new characters to players. But I think they just don't want to waste the designs, and they like spend so much time on them, and there's no real return on their investment when it comes to releasing into Liberation. I'm just hoping that this upcoming month has a Liberation release, because apparently there was like a leaked thing that there should be one. How true is that? I don't know, bro. But Liberation is such a dead mode, and there's so many characters that could easily have been put in there. So just hope and cope. That's all I can tell you. But Indivilia would be a huge character release. This probably, like, if I were to, like, tier list this, here we go. Go, controversial tier list, boys. Give me a W or L in the comments. Ready? In my tier list, it's going to go, boom, Cinderella, top tier. It's going to go Indivilia, my opinion. I know. And then Crown. That's my tier list. God tier list. Sign it. Write it down. Peak. Absolute peak. So, let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. But last but not least, Libralio. This is not real, by the way. This is like a fan art, but whoever made this cooked. Kind of cooked, but yeah, Libralio is a character, but again, she's like Liberation. So it's like, what are we gonna get? I don't know. These both characters, Indivilia and Libralio, can't physically release. They're damn Liberation, but they are there. So they could like just pull some shenanigans and say, whoops, people love Indivilia, here you go. People love Libralio, here you go. They could do those things, right? But again, I still think that the Crown, like, talks, they're there. She would make a lot of sense to be the 0.5 N unit, but, dude, Cinderella, you don't understand. My comment section is, like, dying for this character. So, two options. It's one of those two, in my opinion. I do think that if Liberation were to kick up, if we were to finally update Liberation via a stream, like, oh, hey, guys, remember that mode Liberation? Well, it's not dead. We lied to you for, like, 1 year, but we're coming back, and boom, Indivilia is your first character, and, you know, there you go. You know, that could be huge, but I also just don't want to see these characters destroyed in that system. Could you imagine they take Indivilia and put her in there? I will, dude. If we get Nier 2.0, where she's Dog Crab, I will have to quit this game. This character just, like, goated, bro. Oh, they could never. Libralio, though, we'll see. So, that's my thought process. Grave. This. There's also Nayuta. I'm not going to show that because, again, it's a leaked asset. I don't think we haven't actually seen her face, correct? She's just been an asset in the files, right? That's there. She's another character that could potentially become something if they want to. But, again, there's been no hype up. There's been nothing. Lily Weiss is another character. Again, why it makes no sense is because she's already gone and kicked the bucket. We kind of know about that, so doesn't, in my opinion, make the most sense. There's also Rapunzel Alter. 3 characters I don't think will be there, but they are there, so I have to mention them. So again, Lily Weiss, another character, Rapunzel Alter, another character, And again, last but not least being Nayuta. But again, we don't have art for her. There's been no official like, hey guys, Nayuta's real, right? Every Pilgrim we've gotten, we've seen them beforehand. We knew they were a character. They've been shown through us through a story event, a side event, a mission event, something of the sort. They've shown it to us. So we already had that knowledge, right? So again, these Nikkes make the most sense, but Rapunzel also could be the case. People would wail for her, bro. People would actually wail for her. So let me know what you think. That's what I expect from the upcoming anniversary. And yeah, that's my quick thought process. Remember, you're only 30 days away. So mark your calendars and prepare yourself mentally and physically. So yeah.